Alright, a tank here. And I believe what I'm going to try and do is head over this hill and head towards Drublin. But my major mission is to find the crossroads where the gunners are and try my hand against them. See if I can penetrate through their helmets with the rifle that I've got right now and things like that. Now, I probably didn't need to use 308 to kill those guys, but... the meat's real good. Just for that tasty ragstag. I hear what sounds like pot shots off in the distance, which doesn't concern me too much right at the moment. I got the visible weapons finally synced. I figured it out. You actually have to make a holster for it, by the way. Make sure I've got some Molotovs for that animal, because I'm going to want to burn him. Because he's fast. And I'll throw out some traps for him as well. Because they're just too friggin' big and too dangerous. Okay, I've never used Molotovs against animals, but apparently it's a very effective tactic. Or I have used them against animals before, but just not with the better locational damage and the better explosives redo. I did end up putting a little bit longer barrel on that AK. going to go to the top of that ridge line, all the way to the top of the hill. Let's see. I'm going to go to Core Vega, and I'm going to try and get that bobblehead off of the top, but I might bypass Lexington, at least for a while. And this over here is the overpass that I'm going to try and target, because I think that's where the gunners are. Got a little bit different scope on this to kind of better reflect the range that I currently have the weapon designed for, because I had kind of considered, you know, why perhaps I was missing some shots in the last episode, and that might have been because my scope is not actually zeroed for medium range, which is what basically the range of this particular rifle is at present. I mean, it's got a long range, but a certain amount of accuracy. Squirrel Stew, plus 2% experience is good. Okay, so we're looking back towards Concord right now. And that would be the road that leads down to a billboard, I believe. I can follow the road through the trees. I can't quite get a good angle on it right now. Or it could be... I believe the road splits up there. Okay, here, sounds like light automatic fire, probably a low caliber. Okay, I got target. I'm just trying to score a hit so I can get experience. Okay, I'm just kind of seeing if he wants to run around the building again. If so, I'm gonna try and take a shot at him. This is an extreme distance for this rifle without the tub barrel. Okay. Guess we'll just get on with it. Moving in on much closer range now. Should be fairly evenly matched, depending on what kind of weapon that he has. And let me check and make sure I got a way out. Usually I like to be able to see where my outward cover is if I want to fall back. Like getting caught in this little niche here, if I had to back up, I wouldn't like to be against it. But being on top here, I can drop down behind it, and I'll be alright. Having decoy grenades or some sort of poison gas grenades or a 40mm grenade launcher that would be properly weighted and everything for better locational damage, and you know, have the proper explosive projectile for a better explosives redo would be awesome. But I've tried to do that myself, and the last time I did, I pretty much crashed the game. Like I say, I just don't have the experience to mod for explosives. But I did get optics. Okay, wherever that raider went. Is cause for concern.
Hold.
If I'm gonna be surprised, I'd rather be surprised with a shotgun in my hands. Like that. Okay, that guy didn't have a chance. Alright, I'm gonna climb to the top of this. Oh, here we go. We got a little more ragstag meat. Plus, who wants to give up on that kind of experience? This whole little tent area here is looking suspect enough for me to want to investigate. Okay. Now this is where gunners typically are. Okay, so we got a couple. Or one right at the moment. And I'm going to use this kind of trailer here as cover. Sort of get down as low as I can. And still get myself a shot. He's running, that coward. He bled out. Make sure we don't have any other targets coming in. Our gunners usually have good equipment, so I'm going to take the opportunity to loot those corpses. And I'm going to try and get in grenade range, because I don't want to blow through a whole lot of 308 to try and drop that turret. Let's see if I can hit it with 5.56 from here. Just simply might not have the range for it. No, I'm not going to stand here too long and do this because it's a good way to get ambushed. Just gonna kind of see what it does if I register hits on it. Alright. So, it might be damaged just from the 5.56. Let's throw a couple more at it. I think I heard a raider, perhaps. Alright, I'm getting a little too paranoid to sit in the same place and do this, so I'm going to head up for that pillbox. Grab a little lunch. Kind of getting a little baseline sort of set up for a settlement to kind of hang out. Is well worth it, at least to plant the stuff that you need to make the soups. Even if you don't have very much charisma, like my character doesn't have very much charisma, but still, I'll set up a little bit of a settlement just to make sure I have access to soup. I think I told Dogmeat to hold there a ways back, so I'm going to have to double back and get him. let's see. They all have A's. So East and Mask is going to save me too.
Got it.
Plasma mines, outstanding. Alright, let's double back and get dog meat.
Dog, come, boy.
Reloading is an excellent time to take a 360 look. Alright, we got some good stuff here. What do we got? AK-12. 45 auto. Alright, we'll try it. Power Fist. I really don't use melee that much. And I'll stick with my Shattered Leather. Oops, I got somebody else down here too. I lost sight of him. Which is not good. Try not to get too in the habit of losing sight of my friggin' targets. I think I'll probably end up going back to the standard hunting rifle for too long. Because this gun is really good in the city, but it's just not as deadly accurate as I need it to be. I really don't want this pissant outflanking me. But I've lost sight of him again. Should have went for center mass, but I was getting cocky. Alright, I'm not going to sit around here and get ambushed and Since I know that there's a gunner there, it makes my life complicated because I know that he can call in reinforcements. And of course that's always going to make me nervous. Let's just go middle ground, because I'm going to corner this here to check under the bridge. So I'm also, but I'll have to stick with this intermediate range weapon because I've got this guy to mind. I'm only guessing like between 1 and 3 o'clock position. But I'm not sure. He could be. I don't know. I generally don't like to take this kind of risk. Fuck! Ugh. Blown to bits. Alright, well that's my first death in Season 5. Alright, it's been Hank. Catch you on the flip side.